So when we arrived at the NRMA EV Drive Day event, we had to park at the St. Ives Showground parking, which is at same Monivale Road, but it's just the exact opposite of the venue. And then we got on the shuttle bus. They'll take us to the Honda Australia Roadcraft training, which is just across the road really, but we had to drive safely into an area where we can do a right turn to get to the other side of the road because it's just busy. I think it's a main road. So yeah, it's pretty efficient really. From the day that I booked the EV Drive tickets, it was pretty convenient, easy, and it was for free because again I am an NRMA member. So if you want, guys, you can definitely sign up for that. It didn't cost me anything as far as I could remember, but yeah, it's free, and then they actually give you a lot of discounts with pretty much all tourist attractions really in NSW, and as well as across Australia. Anyway, I digressed. So the process on the day was very easy, efficient, and I didn't really expect to drive a Tesla on that day because, again, as the name of the location, it says Honda. So I was thinking maybe I'm not gonna be able to drive a Tesla, but anyways, gotta drive an EV, test drive it and see what the fuss is all about. And it's good for the environment. Again, you gotta be the change you want to see in the world, you gotta contribute. So it's all for a good cause. Yeah, so and that lady, she did ask me, what type of car do you want to drive? And I was like, is there a Tesla? And she says, yeah, definitely. And that got us all excited, especially my son. He loves Tesla. So this is it. This is where the driver is explaining to me how to start the car, to use the card, and just put it somewhere close to the dash. See how it's actually displaying it on the screen. So you just put it in there and then you're good to go. And he then explained how to control the gears. So it's in the Philippines. It's the, I'm not quite sure. I'm confused now. Is it the blinker, the indicator, or is it the wiper? But it's on the right side. That's where you control the gears. It's pretty quiet as well when I drove this thing. I think the most part that I got excited was the roof. It's like a sun or a moon roof. I love the reflection. If you can see as the video progresses, you'll see the sky. It reflects the hue, the color of the sky. It's so beautiful to drive. This is I think this was this Tesla Model 3 he mentioned. So I didn't actually get to test drive the Model X, which is what my dream model is. But that's okay because, I was able to see it in its actual form and touch it and be in it. So that was a really cool thing, which I didn't really expect, but that was something of what I really want in mind to do that day. So, which is good because I didn't actually say it's never gonna happen. I was just open to all the possibilities the day was gonna bring to us. So yeah.
Alright. A little bit of throttle. Take your foot off the throttle. That's regenerative braking. That's what electric cars do. Put foot back on the throttle.
So you need to always have the
foot on the throttle. What you do in a normal petrol car too, but this what you're doing is you get used to now with your foot is driving the car through corners and things. So it's braking itself. So as you come up to a bend or a corner, you just lift your foot off slowly, and the car will do its own braking. See how it's doing that? Yeah. Put your foot back on. Power on. we go. Off we are.
So from the test drive experience, I would say it's different driving this EV compared to a normal ICE vehicle. It works just like a bump car. If you can remember when you were younger, you step on the accelerator, and then if you remove your foot from the accelerator, it will start to slow down. It's pretty much like that. You only will need to put your foot on the brakes is when you really need to do a sudden stop, but you actually didn't need to. You just need to maneuver the accelerator. So if you want to go fast, just hit the accelerator. If you want to slow down, just remove your foot gently from the accelerator. It's pretty quiet because again there's no engine, and the handling is really good. Suspension is really good. Okay, so as you can tell and see, I was obviously happy with the test drive, and that was me asking the driver where I could actually touch and feel the Model X, and he was just pointing that to me that it's just at the back. So yeah, but we can't go out back directly, so we just needed to go to the front door, which was where we're heading. So yeah, and then finally we got in. Look, at my son is so excited. He loves the Model X. I think pretty much all kids these days are just a fan of Tesla. It's amazing how they know, it's a Tesla and compared with other ICE vehicles. They wouldn't even, be able to tell if it's a Toyota or Hyundai or Ford. They will just say, oh, that's a car, but with a Tesla, that's a Tesla. It's more than just a car. Yes, so I was so ecstatic, excited, and just so happy that day. I didn't even think this was gonna happen, really. I just really wanted a Tesla in mind. I kept thinking about it, dreaming about it, and well, every day when I drive my CHR, I would try and practice how to handle the sandwich steering wheel, because as you can see, it's not a rounded steering wheel. It looks more like a sandwich. So I'm trying to maneuver it these days, wherein I'm thinking I'm already driving a Tesla. So law of attraction, baby. What you want wants you back.